What's up, everybody? Anonymous Crypto Guy back here with another video. Before I begin, I just want to say none of this video is financial advice. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just some random guy talking to himself while recording and hoping that a couple people watch a video, right? So before I begin with TitanX, I'm just going to talk about the market real quick. We're pretty much running sideways, just like I said in my last video. Up, down, up, down. This is pretty much what I think is going to happen all the way up until the halving. And maybe a little bit before, we'll probably test 50 before that, with anticipation of the halving, but I don't see us hovering above that for long, if not at all. We'll probably pump above 50, maybe low 50s, 51, 52, come right back down, right? That's something I talked about in my last video. But leading up to the halving, I could see us being mid 50s, right? Maybe even pushing 60 going into early spring. So talk about TitanX real quick. We're pretty much running sideways with a little bit of a downtrend, but touch our low support here. I'm not the kind of guy that's going to draw lines on the graph, right, and try to act like I know what I'm talking about, like a lot of these other people do, and then sit here and say something can go up or down, and then when it does go up or down, go, see, told you so, right? I'm just kind of talking about what I think is going to happen. I think we're going to run sideways for a little bit longer. I think it's going to consolidate, and then when these four projects that have high anticipation get coming next week into the following month, it's going to pump, and then when Hyper launches, it's going to pump even more. And then once Hyper launches, we can talk about this one project that I have a lot of promise around. But before that, let's just talk about TitanX real quick. Estimated TitanX at the end of a max miner is 1.1 and some change. Guys, before we know it, we're going to see this below $1 billion, and that's when people are going to really start kicking themselves. The good thing is that Ethereum's still going up. So with this being a leverage on Ethereum's hovering about 2,500. It's now going to be pushing about $600 to start a miner, and then leading into early spring, it's going to be $700-800 to start a miner, and then you're going to get less than $1 billion, and people are really going to be upset because they're going to be pissed off that they didn't start mining. That's just my thoughts and my opinions, my views. You can call me crazy or whatnot, but being that you're watching this video and it is about a TitanX project, I'm going to just go ahead and assume that you're in the TitanX cult like I am, and you worship Jake and, pray to the crypto gods, right? Anyways, let's talk about this project that I'm super bullish on. It's Titan Wars. It's an NFT battle game. It is being launched under or by the developers of Titan Blaze, and it's going to be launched on top of Hyper. So, there's a lot of anticipation on my behalf about this game. So I'm just going to give you the downright and the dirty of it and kind of go over it real quickly, right? So there's going to be four classes of these NFTs. There's going to be Titans, Samurais, Dragons, and Aliens. You can see right here, Titans is going to be fueled by TitanX. Samurai is going to be under a Pulse Chain banner. Dragons are going to be like the blue chips, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all Solana, and probably stuff like that. And the Aliens is going to be Master of Disruption. These are going to be the high-risk tokens that are probably like the meme coins, right? So like I said, it's a NFT war game. It's going to span over the course of 280 days. And basically, these four classes are going to fight. And basically how that's going to be done is it's going to be like a trading. So hypothetically, let's say it's going to cost you around 125 million TitanX to mint one of these. Let's say you just mint one and you get a Titans. You're going to get fake $10,000, and they're going to give you a set of tokens that you can trade, and you're going to pick like percentages of what you want. So let's just say you get like TitanX, DragonX, and two others, right? You can say, okay, I'm going to put 25% in each of those four coin categories, and then basically it's going to go by, it's going to go rounds, and if you earn more fake money than other people do by doing their trades, then you advance to the next round. So there's 14 rounds, right? And if I'm reading this entire thing correctly, the entire white paper, I'm just going to summarize it for you. Their goal here is to gather 1.5 trillion TitanX through minting a little over 16,000 NFTs. And their goal is to burn 500 billion of that and keep the remaining trillion, which is this, for the prize pool, right? And the number one winner is going to win 350 billion with a B, TitanX. With an entry of just 125 million TitanX and the winner receiving 350 billion, that's a 2800x right off the rip, right, guys? But let's dive a little bit deeper into this and think of it in different ways, right? Because that's what we try to do here. So there's going to be 14 rounds. Once you make it past round 5 and into round 6, you're into money, which is this round right here. That's when you start to become profitable and get your TitanX back. Each person that makes it to round 6 is going to get 136 million, which isn't that much of your money back, but it's a little bit. At current prices, we don't know where TitanX is going to go. The crazy thing about this is that you can sell your NFTs at any point in time. So let's just say you have an NFT and it's competing to be in the last 30, right? You're competing for a chance of 350 billion TitanX, which is well over $350,000. You could potentially sell that NFT for tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, well into the 6 figures if you want to be a degen, or you can buy one. Let's say you don't want to mint any of the NFTs, but you do want to participate in it, and you wait until you get into like the 8th round and you start buying one of these NFTs that's guaranteed, to get 625 million. You can at current prices, that's about $650 worth of TitanX. You can buy that NFT for $1,000 and risk $400 to going into the next round to profit $400. And that's just like a simple way to think about it, kind of like gambling. Another cool thing is that the team said that they plan to do like weekly live streams on social media where they basically do like news coverage, like live news coverage of the tournament, who's still in and all that. And there's also going to be other tournaments like for people that have already been knocked out, right? So the crazy thing is that if TitanX just 3x's from here, you're competing for almost $2 million worth of TitanX for just $125 entry fee. And so this game could potentially be life-changing for a lot of us that are watching this video right now. But let's just kind of look at something, right? So let's look at something, right? 100,000 million billion, 350 billion, right? So it's about 390K, right? So let's talk about terms of creating passive income, right? So every 8 days you're gonna get about $450. Every 28 days you're gonna get about 7,700, and so on and so forth. You guys can look at the numbers here. You're not stupid, right? You know how the payouts work. So let's just talk about staking it. If you stake it, right, you're gonna get, this is a 6-figure salary for as long as you stake it. If you stake it for, right, that 288, that guarantees you the max, same as 3,500. I don't know why you'd stake it for 3,500 if you're gonna get it, but you can stake it for about 8 years. 888 days is about 8 years, right? So you're guaranteeing a 6-figure salary and passive income for you doing absolutely nothing over the course of 8 years. So let's just take a look at something, right? So if you add up all the 8-day, all the 28-day, and all the 90-day payouts, it's about $20,000 in the 8-day payouts, about $100,000 in the 28-day payouts, about $15,000 in the 90-day payouts. That's over $135,000 a year salary on top of the 365-day payout, which is about $110,000, right? So basically, you're giving yourself about $250,000 salary over the course of a year. Staked for 8 years, that's over $2 million after 8 years of staking at 288 days. And you're going to get your TitanX back, which at current value is about $390,000, right? So you're giving yourself about $2.4 million. Now do the same thing with the second place winner, and it's still millions, right? Same concept all the way up until the final 10, right? It's the same concept. You're still looking at 6 figures if you make it into round 7 or 8 or further. Rounds 1 through 8, the last 8 rounds or better, you're still looking at 6-figure life-changing money, right? And what the crazy thing is that's just at the current market value. So people are, with TitanX being a leverage on Ethereum, and us going from a hyperinflationary to a hyperdeflationary, on top of a hyperdeflationary artificially that we're creating but not mining, on top of hyperdeflationary that with all these protocols that are being built that people are burning TitanX, right? what's a 10x like? And at that point, a 10x is nothing, especially at a current market cap. And at that point, you're competing for a chance at over $20 million at just a $125 investment for NFT if you place first. Like, I don't know how how $20 million isn't life changing. Like, that's crazy. And the great thing about this is that although it's not launching until after Hyper, we can expect Hyper. Jake has already said in multiple interviews that Hyper will be launched before the halving, right? So we're 64 days away from the halving, 2 months, and the team has said that we will be playing this game within 2 months. So it's safe to say that before the halving, we will have Hyper and be playing this game, right? And as we all know the halving is the opportunity to enter a bull market. So what do you think these prices are going to do, guys? And that's right around the time that we'll see these miners be well under $1 billion. And in the beginning of a bull market, when Ethereum is at least $3,000, right? You're gonna see this price to start a miner at $700-800, and you're not even gonna be getting $1 billion TitanX, and you still have to wait 280 days for that TitanX to come to market. So, I mean, a 10x from here competing for $20 million for a $125 entry fee. I mean, come on, guys. This concept is crazy. I haven't even gotten into like the Blaze Diamond Club. Like, that's crazy in itself. They're creating basically like an exclusive meme coin that's going to be airdropped to people that are in the Diamond Blaze Club. And the way that you get that is basically you have to mint 28 of those NFTs and hold them until day 888, or you mint one Diamond NFT and you hold it until day 888. So basically, if I read the white paper right, there's in all four of these categories, there's 28 diamonds. So there's 28 diamond titans, there's 28 diamond samurais, 28 diamond dragons, and 28 diamond aliens. So, 22. Sorry. Okay. I've been all over this white paper, so it's kind of crazy. But so yeah, so you're gonna have a chance to get there's 88 diamond NFTs out there. So how much on an open market, guys? When you're competing for a chance at, let's just say at 10x's, let's just say this 10x's, you're competing for a chance at $4 million worth of TitanX. If you win and sell it, what do you think those diamond ones are going to go for? Like, because the cool aspect about the diamonds is, so each four of these categories of these NFTs, they're limited on how many times they can trade within a round. So if you get the Titan, I think 4 trades per round. If you get the aliens, look at this, guys. You have one trade. You can make one trade a round, but the diamonds can trade unlimited. What do you think? What do you think the edge a diamond NFT has that has the capability of competing for over $20 million? Guys, you could mint this NFT for $125 and sell it for 6 figures immediately. Like, that in itself is just crazy. So you're going to get fictional. Like I said, you can read the white paper. I just explained it to you guys pretty much. And on top of this, guys, 22% of all the TitanX coming in from all these projects that are going to participate in this are going to be burned. Like, which then drives up the price of TitanX even more, which drives up the monetary value of the rewards at the end. So, okay, so right here, minting's going to take place. This was updated. This wasn't here when last time I read the white paper. Yep, and it's going to cost $125 million. Guys, I'm beginning to think that I don't have enough TitanX, right? I used to think that if you had 10 billion, 20 billion, even 30 billion TitanX, like, you were solid. You were set up for a 6-figure, if not 7-figure return. But I don't mean to sound greedy, but I just don't see how you're going to participate in all these protocols and take profits without feeling like you're missing out on life-changing opportunities. And this is just one of them. I haven't even done like a deep dive into the white paper. I'm trying to keep my videos shorter because I'm going by my analytics, and basically I'm seeing I'm losing my audience around the 16-minute mark. So I'm trying to keep these videos around 16 minutes. If you guys want longer videos, let me know. But that's just what I'm going off of. I'm trying to give the people what they want, right? And that's what the feedback is telling me. I'm losing you guys at 16 minutes. So I'm trying to keep these videos a little bit shorter. If you guys want longer, more in-depth videos, let me know. I'm down to do those. I can just ramble on to my computer for hours. I don't care, guys. It's all about what you want. I'd love to do deeper dives into projects and into their white papers and actually go behind the tokenomics of them. But at the end of the day, if you guys just want to quick down in the dirty, I can do that too, and that's fine. I love this community. It's a great community. Guys, if you're participating in any NFT protocol or project within TitanX, in my opinion, not financial advice, it needs to be Titan Wars. These other NFTs that don't do shit, I wouldn't be participating in them. I get the whole. I'm not even going to mention any names of any other NFT products. I'm not going to try to trash them. Right? They have their means, I guess. So, but like this one actually has the game mindset behind it, which is crazy. Guys, this is life changing. You can read right here. Basically what tokens you'll be able to trade. So like the dragons, like is the blue trip, like I said. This is the page you need to be reading if you're into this. This is the page you need to be reading. It's right here at docs.titanwars.win. Guys, love y'all. This is the end of the video. I appreciate everybody that's going to like. I appreciate everybody that's going to comment. I appreciate everybody that's going to share. And I damn sure appreciate everybody that's going to be interactive in the community and continue to help this community and this page grow. I'm super excited to be back to YouTube. I'm super excited to document this and to see where we're going to go in the future. It's going to be cool to look back in a year and say, wow, you were either super right or you were super wrong. But either way, I think we're on to something big here, guys. With that being said, that's the end of the video. Thanks. Peace.